Where the heck is the chat? Okay. Fuck, the game is so loud, I don't think you guys can even hear me right now. 160. But they gave 1600. Defeat TDS. I think 60 should be fine. The last thing is we want it to be like, you guys can't hear me. Unless you guys don't like my voice. Alloy smelt. I think I'm stuck in a main quest right now though. What is all this? Intensive training. Okay, we already had 3 likes. Let me see. I was gonna pull for Yinlin, but I just want to see first what else is out. Let's try the character first, but I can't. This trial cannot enter zone. What? Trial characters cannot enter zone. Oh, I'm still in the quest area. I can't. I have to finish this before I can pull for the character. I forgot I left this here yesterday. Already did this part yesterday though, it's making me do it again. I was too sleepy to finish this quest yesterday, so I was like, I didn't expect it to actually move me back all the way here. Wait, is my mic active? I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Yeah, it's active. Okay.
Is that the thundering Memphis?
Trinodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets.
Maybe reducing the volume this much wasn't a good idea. I mean, I myself can barely hear what they're saying.
Smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Rock Island. The tacit field directed Tauchi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GM. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead.
Okay, weird thing is that I think my camera is lagging.
Speeding up.
Let me see, am I lagging? Let me see some hand movements, am I lagging? The game seems fine, it's just my camera is lagging, I think. Yup, it's lagging very bad. This wasn't the case before, I don't know why it's doing this. It was very smooth the last time. Maybe if I close the browser. Is it still lagging? Moving my hands as if I'm trying to get rid of mosquitoes here, but yeah, I'm just checking if it's lagging or not. And I think it is.
With every meeting comes the inevitable parting.
I think what I should do is I'll disable the camera for now because it's just lagging too much. There's no point of having a camera on if it's gonna keep lagging. Maybe if I'm reacting to some videos or something, I'll enable the camera again, but right now it makes no sense. What the fuck? This is humans. Wait, so is it like Genshin Impact where primordial water, primordial sea turns. No, wait. In Fontaine, they were already fish people or something. You know, they were sea creatures or something, and they turned into humans. So in this, the rain is turning these humans into some weird creatures or something. This tacit discords.
More tacit discords. Be careful. Synchronization. Speeding up. Shake the shapeless. Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The rhetoric brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier. The streams are stabilizing. I don't feel anything.
Are you Yang Yang?
What happened here?
The Thundering Mephis. It came back. I'm part of the Deso Highland supply This is where our supply station is. We were on our way. Had to go through this Thundering Mephis. In the end, I barely escaped. This place, it's dangerous. Careful.
What?
Watch out.
It's him,
General Mahamatra. Just kidding, that's the guy from Genshin.
Thundering Mephis. We must bring it down to keep pushing forward.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Where the fuck is he? Okay, nice dodge.
One to the sound. Let me be your blade. Storm, hear that command. There it is. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Let me be your blade. Tempest. Synchronization. Disperse. One with the sound. Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Be gone!
We did it.
Nice, I do all the work and he just shows up and says be gone, and then yeah,
Soldiers' reverberations.
takes credit for it.
As long as more soldiers are still dying here, countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this day.
General.
Sorry. I should have arrived sooner. The phantoms are mere replicas of the past. Since this is our first time meeting, I wouldn't recognize you if I was one of them. But I do wish we could have met sooner, Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. Thank you for lending us a hand. I should properly welcome you with Huang Long's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, 2 conditions must be met. Prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the affected area.
Man, how long? I mean, the story is good, but I just want to pull for Yinlin quickly, but I can't
This is
because
your first time setting foot in Jinzhou.
this story quest is on.
Moreover, you
I actually want
possess
to try
a
Yinlin first, but I can't do that
rejuvenation
either because, you know, the
once
story
absorbed
quest is on.
Trinodian. Jue prophesied about your arrival. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen.
Another prophecy, reclaim lost
Yes.
power.
Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before she was appointed. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once. And you might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of War, would be reawakening soon. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with.
Oops, I didn't see what I just chose.
To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable indeed. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I'd taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead. I'd taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way.
Fuck. Where was it? Still can't do
I'd
that.
taken care of all the tacit discords.
You know what? I can at least pull for it. Wait, let's see if my camera is still lagging here. I just hope it's not lagging now. Probably still is, but let's see. Yep, it's stuck. I don't think I can use camera while playing this game. It's just, I think it's a bit too heavy for my PC. So yeah, let's just pull without the camera. Less excitement, but yeah. Here we go, first 10 pulls. And purple. Wait, what is this again? Bizy. And 10 more pulls. Purple again. 30 pulls. Purple again. Fourth times. Come on. I was lucky in this game so far, but now I'm just getting unlucky. Maybe now? 150 pulls now, still haven't got it. How about now? 60 pulls, didn't get it. How about now? I want to waste all my wishes. 70th pull, still didn't get it. Wait, what did I get? I got 2 4-stars of the same type. Tau key. Yep, I'm gonna waste all my asteroids. I don't think I'm gonna get it. There's an 80th pull. Oh wait. You can't lose 50-50 in this, right? Which time you can't lose 50-50 in this? Who's it? Are you fucking? It's not that I don't want this character. Like I can level up the constellation, but fuck, I wanted the other character, man. Fucking lost the 50-50. Man. I mean, now I have C2 of this character, which is still good, but I wanted Yinlin, man. 11,000 asteroids I used and I lost the 50-50. Okay, what does this do in C2? Resonance skill, botany experiment additionally grants 1 photosynthetic energy. I mean, at least I got a C2 of this character. I was still hoping it would be Yinlin. Still better than getting some other 5-star. So at least I can get this to C2. Healing of resonance, liberation, blah, markets increased. That was an epic fail. Fuck's sake. I think I'm just lucky when I'm pulling when I'm not streaming. When I wasn't streaming, I just kept getting 5-stars. Like 3 5-stars, 1 5-star, 1 C1 and a weapon, all of them very quickly. But then as soon as I start streaming and then I pull for them, I don't think I'm as lucky while streaming.
One is the sound.
Synchronization. Storm, hear that command. Wait, is that?
That just looks like a very big tacit Discord mecha something. I remember seeing this on Tectone stream.
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water.
Wait, I can't hear anything, man. I need to increase the volume. Maybe 70.
We managed to gravely injure
this is
it 3
better.
years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead.
Greetings, General.
Master Tianxing? Didn't know I'd be seeing you here.
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, cries and moans can be heard as if many ghosts are weeping. Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits freely depart and return. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity with looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many of our units injured and unable to fight. Please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Janshin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team, and this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield. Rover, let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units?
Our main battlefield will be at the valley's bottom, where space and vision are limited. Placing ranged units behind infantry can slow their aim, making it counterproductive. This may not be the best strategy.
Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that will happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our frontline vulnerable. It may not be the best.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through the gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now
This
that
is
the
the
narrow
third time he's
terrain
asked
has
me the same
dictated an
thing.
inevitable confrontation. The infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do?
We could split into 2 groups to cover each other during our mission. It might increase safety and efficiency. But if we further split up our small team of 4, also finding cover for everyone may prove difficult during. Perhaps we should consider other options.
What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. I will now recap our plan. Konglin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Wait, did I disconnect?
sir! And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian.
Oh, I'm still here. I thought I disconnected just now.
Good. Are we all clear on what to do? Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Northfall Barrens. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the disruptor and we're ready to go. Bad news is the disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? In theory, we could. In practice, first, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baija, please fill us in.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor, and the disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy. Jian Xin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
temperance and discipline. My flame.
Well, I actually did start the stream to pull for this character, but yeah, it was an epic fail. I don't think I can pull for this yet, so yeah. There's not really much to do here on the stream now, so I'm just gonna end the stream here.